Dude, we are overdue for some Witcher news, and I am excited because the Witcher game is set to enter into production soon. Mike Straw over at Insider Gaming. The next game in the Witcher franchise is set to enter production soon. In a new statement during his first half earnings report, CD Projekt Red CEO Mikhail Nowitzki said that the new Witcher game is close to leaving pre-production. Quote, "Work on Polaris is progressing," end quote, he said. Quote, "Its development team is nearing a major milestone, which will mark the end of the pre-production phase," end quote. Currently, there are 410 people working on Polaris, the code name for the next Witcher title. That's just under 65% of the entire company. Back in January, joint CEO Adam Bawitzki said the goal was to have over 400 people working on the game this year. As of June 30th, that number has been reached. Polaris is the beginning of a new Witcher saga that will span another new trilogy, Michael, for the series, which has me excited. We will also see in some form a continuation of Geralt of Rivia's story. Other details about the game, however, are, well, next to nil. Is really how it comes down. What we have heard, though, rumors Geralt will not be the star this time around, Michael.
Now, we talked about that a few weeks ago on the show, right? The voice actor came out and said, at least based off what he had received, didn't seem like that was going to be the case. We'll have to see once we get the trailer. But no, this is great news. I'm shocked that they've already committed to a new trilogy, as you said. I'm surprised they didn't just kind of take this game by game, especially, again, if whoever takes over for Geralt, if it misses, right? It's like, all right, we've already agreed to 3. So that one a little shocks me, but this franchise is so massive, and I'm with you. I'm so hyped. I'm pumped. We're gonna get 3 more games. We're gonna be playing The Witcher into 2030 at this point, which is absolutely awesome because this is such a great franchise. But yeah, hopefully when we leave pre-production, that means we get some sort of, most likely, fully CGI, fully trailered sneak peek, right? And I'm okay with that. It seems like we're still a couple years away from this game, but no, I'm absolutely pumped for this. Love the Witcher series. I think the big thing on my mind, where do we go with Geralt? It sounds like he's not the main character. Who's the main character? Is it someone new? Is it Cersei? That's going to be where we're kind of looking at. But no, I cannot be more pumped for the fact we're getting a new Witcher trilogy. That is freaking amazing.
Absolutely. High hopes here for obviously CD Projekt Red and what they're about to achieve and pull off. They have, I'm sure, high expectations and goals coming off of Cyberpunk's latest Phantom Liberty expansion, right? Dude, that game really got turned around when Phantom Liberty came out for me. It just flipped everything around. I beat the game when it initially came out in Cyberpunk. DLC came around. Dude, sick. That now, imagine into the world of The Witcher. Yo, right? Like that's, we had, the last Witcher experience we had was the remaster of Wild Hunt. So that was a nice upgrade without a doubt. But again, it was like, okay, this is older systems. I'm looking for that new touch with that new feel. Who do we get into next? Geralt, can you go away from the main character, right? That's always the other side of it too. You're about to pass the torch over from what we've heard from the rumblings of what's going on in the Witcher series. Is that enough to pull people in? I think the Witcher name is all you really need, and that's enough to pull people in, right? We'll see what happens. We know Henry Cavill is no longer the voice, no longer the actor in the television series over. Is it on Netflix?
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
Right. So the next season, we're getting somebody else. Who's that? What's his name? It's his brother. Either way, I'm nervous for that. Right. So if we're nervous for passing off, and we're still sticking with the main character, does that make everybody nervous when it comes to the game? Passing off the reins to, is this Ciri we're getting next? Is that who we get? When it comes to, okay, now here comes the new infusion of the Witcher franchise, right? Does that connect with people the way that Geralt has over the years as we've gone from 1, which a lot of people honestly did not play, 2 piqued a lot of interest, and then 3 is where the game really took off, right? Hands down. I know people have like 400 hours into The Witcher 3. Insane. How big then do we get into this next, we'll call it The Witcher 4 for now. But well, I'm sure we'll get a new title. I know we're pumped. We want to hear from you, though. Are you pumped for the next Witcher in another 4 years? Hit us up, itgtv.com.